Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Friends, this spot is perfect for lunch and play on the soft Yamuna bank.
This fruit is as sweet as your jokes. Not
Krishna, the calves are gone.
My dear friends, you need not interrupt your lunch. Go on enjoying. I am going personally where the calves are.
Brahma, who was born out of the lotus flower growing out of the navel of Vishnu, also came to see. He was surprised how a little boy like Krishna could act so wonderfully. Although he was informed that the little cowherd boy was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he wanted to see more glorified pastimes of the Lord, and thus he stole all the calves and cowherd boys and took them to a different place.
Brahma has taken away all the boys and calves. How can I alone return to Vrindavana? The mothers will be aggrieved.
Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, immediately multiplied himself as the cowherd boys and calves. By doing this, Lord Krishna is going to convince Brahma of his supremacy as the personality of Godhead. He also wanted to give peace and satisfaction to his friends' mothers and cows. Thus expanding himself as the boys and calves in their individual capacities, and surrounded by such expansions of himself, Krishna entered Vrindavan. The people had no knowledge of what had happened. After entering Vrindavan, all the calves entered their respective cow sheds, and the boys also went to their respective mothers and homes.
My little princess!
Lord Krishna gave not only Yasoda the chance of feeding him, but this time he gave the chance to all his friends' mothers too. The fathers were more than happy also. The mother Gopi's affection for the boys causelessly increased naturally, even though the calves and boys were not their offsprings, but Lord Krishna instead. Their love for their offsprings increased exactly as it did for Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is situated in everyone's heart as the Supersoul. Similarly, instead of multiplying himself as the Supersoul, he multiplied himself as a portion of calves and cowherd boys for one continuous year. Same great love happened with the fathers and cows. When Lord Balrama saw this extraordinary exchange of affection between the cows and their calves and between the fathers and their children, even though the calves and the children did not need so much care, he concluded that these boys and calves are Lord Krishna.
My dear Krishna, in the beginning I thought that all these cows, calves and cowherd boys were either great sages and saintly persons or demigods, but at the present it appears that they are actually your expansions. They are all you. You yourself are playing as the calves and cows and boys. What is the mystery of this situation? Where have those other calves and cows and boys gone? And why are you expanding yourself as the cows, calves and boys? Will you kindly tell me what is the cause?
Brahma hid the boys and calves and I multiplied and transformed into their looks until Brahma brings them back.
Brahma came back and saw that all the boys, calves and cows were playing with Krishna in the same way as when he had come upon them, although he was confident that he had taken them and made them lie down asleep under the spell of his mystic power. In order to convince Brahma that all those cows, calves and boys were not the original ones, the cows, calves, and boys who were playing with Krishna transformed into Vishnu forms. After this manifestation of Lord Vishnu, Brahma saw that many other Brahmas and Shivas and demigods and even insignificant living entities down to the ants and very small straws, movable and immovable living entities were dancing, surrounding Lord Vishnu.
My dear Lord, you are the only worshipful Supreme Lord, Personality of Godhead. Your appearance as a cowherd child is for the benefit of the devotees, and although I have committed offenses at your lotus feet by stealing away your cows, boys and calves, I can understand that you have mercy upon me. That is your transcendental quality. You are very affectionate toward your devotees.
After this, Lord Krishna went to his friends. His friends were back with him and played with him. They never realizing that Brahma had hid them and brought them back to Lord Krishna.